When you live with a commitment to moderating your personal energy, you gain incredible strength, energy, and vitality. I really, really love this sutra and this idea of moderation. It plays a huge part in my own personal life. Now, yes, traditionally this is translated as celibacy. And traditionally in yoga, where someone is practicing these 8 limbs and really dedicating their life to meditation and enlightenment and transcendence, then celibacy is about moderating their sexual energy so that it doesn't distract them from their higher goal, which is enlightenment. We're not speaking specifically about celibacy here, and I don't take that interpretation because I'm looking at the sutra from the householder perspective. How do we use these ideas and principles in our life and still live in the world? And so we still have this idea of moderating our personal energy. And this comes back to the idea of balance for me. How do I give to others, just like in the previous sutra, and give of my energy to others, but in a way that is balanced and doesn't burn me out, doesn't exhaust me? So yes, I need to be giving to others, but I also need to be giving to myself. And this is the idea of really setting up our daily schedules and setting up our life in a way that allows us to really practice moderation from an energetic perspective, but also we can speak tangibly and practically about specific things that we do in our daily routines, like eating, for example. How do we moderate what we're eating so that we're not indulging in all of our senses in that way? Overeating or undereating. Sometimes people skip meals or go on these crazy diets that are really calorie restrictive. And that's not to say that they're not helpful or they might be beneficial to you and where you are right now, but it's just something to think about. How are you moderating your own personal energy? Are you doing anything intentionally to moderate your own personal energy? And in relationship with others, how are you moderating your energy? Because I know that for me as an introvert, I really need to spend a lot of time with myself to recharge so that I can then go out and be compassionately in relationship with others. When we are able to find that balance within ourselves, then we gain incredible strength, energy, and vitality. And the reason that I love this part of the sutra is because it offers us this idea that we gain strength, energy, and vitality, not just from strengthening, not just from doing, but also from resting and relaxing and recharging and renewing. That is equally part of the equation of moderation, yet so often forgotten, especially in our Western culture. So moderation gives us permission to rest just as much as it gives us permission to act. And to me, that encompasses the entirety of the paradox of yoga.